Hi Leo, welcome back. So Leo, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be dealing with. I made just a minor change to my readings in that I'm no longer putting a time frame around them. Time is malleable. This is going to resonate with all of you at different times, so just take it as it resonates. Also, because it's general, the message can be interchangeable, meaning you can resonate with either side. So let's get started. Leo, your overall energy is the semi-sextile of allowing. So this is talking about, seeing the potentials in life, a very hopeful energy. It also talks about compensations, money, things coming to fruition, maybe even in the career sector for a few of you. It's all about growth cycles and realizing the rewards. This is a really good energy. This is like where we've set the intention, we've planted a seed and now we're getting to reap the reward. So you're going to be getting to reap some rewards during this time frame. And I mean, who doesn't want that? So let's see where this is headed for you, Leo, and then the person you are dealing with. Overall energy, woo! So you have action, Knight of Wands here. So like I said, some of you are getting ready to take action. It kind of came out in the reverse, so I'm going to read it both ways. If you've been in this period of, waiting or not really knowing what the most appropriate action was, during this time frame, it's coming into that awareness of good timing, having good timing, knowing when to act and knowing when to hold back a little bit, knowing when to push something and then knowing when to allow something to come in and getting more balanced within that energy. I feel, Leo. Person you are connecting with, they're in the 10 of Pentacles. Nice. So this talks about support. This person's in a very supportive energy. All right. They may also be having things come into fruition for them financially as well during this time frame. If it's not finances, this is just talking about having a firm foundation and that being this person's primary focus, okay, at this point in their life or in this cycle of their life. So let's see how this pertains to you and go a little bit deeper. So Leo, I'm going to pull the past energy, whatever led up to this point, your perception on each other, how you genuinely feel underneath it all, your hope for the connection, and most likely future outcome, which can be changed based on free will. So, let's see. Leo, recent past energy for my Leos. Ooh. So you have the 4 of Swords here, the 5 of Wands, and the 8 of Cups. So Leo, I feel like in the recent past, this was like kind of catching up on sleep for a few of you. Some of you may need to catch up on sleep, all right, during this time frame, especially if you've been having a lot of tension within your physical body. I feel it's because you're not getting enough rest or not enough restful sleep. I heard REM sleep. So it's kind of like a side note, I guess, but this is talking about, in the recent past, kind of going through some struggles here that you had to walk away from, Leo. You may have been trying to ignore some red flags or just kind of, you were in this state of like inaction. That's what I feel, like knowing that you need to do something or move on something, but just either not being ready or just feeling some sort of struggle as to right timing. Yes, that's what it is. And then finally getting up I heard cojones, okay. Getting up the nerve to walk away from what was no longer serving you. Whatever this internal conflict was, just coming to peace with it in your mind and your heart and kind of going towards a broader horizon. So I feel like this has been in the works for you, Leo, for most of this year. And this could be the time period where you're coming to some realizations, and it could be because there's things coming into fruition during this time frame that you were hoping for but couldn't really grasp until you really let go of something on an emotional level. So let's see what this person's recent past energy is then, Leo. The Hermit. Okay. Recent past energy. All right. The 8 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords. So this person's been working pretty diligently to put themselves back together, is what I've heard. From after a broken heart or a period of time where they had some really painful things going on in the emotional space, I feel like this person may have done some reflection on that. You know, they may have really put themselves into work or into the practical day-to-day as kind of a distraction, so to speak. They may have also been working on career and finances, like I said earlier, and it's really just it's really more of a focus about being more independent, you know, and wanting the finances to be able to do that, or the freedom to be able to do that. And it's all being fueled from this space of trying to cure their blues. You know, this is past energy. So I feel like this person was really grappling with something that was kind of pushing them in this direction of paying more attention to their practical day-to-day, their career and money for some of you, or dedicating some time to themselves and reflecting on what it is that they need to come to terms with on an emotional level. So now we're going to go into perception, and keep in mind, Leo, that perception is in the eye of the beholder, okay? So while this may be your truth, it may not be their truth of the situation, but we'll start there. So your perception of the connection is 4 of Wands, all right? 9 of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, nice. So 10 of Cups. Wow. So Leo, very, very, very good insights that you're getting. Very, very good. I don't know. This is like, you know, seeing it for what it's worth. You know what I'm saying? Like being able to see the positive side of whatever this is that you've been going through and feeling more grounded in the energy. I feel like this connection has brought out your more independent nature. Okay. It has brought out this piece of you that really wants to celebrate who you are. You know, there could be a lot of passion being ignited within you during this time frame. It's made you very appreciative of what you have. All right. So in whatever way that means, this connection has brought out some very positive things in your energy when you're able to reframe it in your mind. I feel like you see this person as someone who you like to have fun with, you know, that reaches for what they want and, you know, can give you some sort of emotional satisfaction, or has given that to you, or has shown that you can give that to yourself, if nothing else. So it's actually very positive in the way that you're framing this in your mind. So I like that a lot. For a few of you, this could be someone you have a family with or children with. Or they just give you that sense of belonging. You know what I'm saying? It's feeling that sense of belonging, really, regardless. You know, that creative spark as well. So let's see what this person's perception is of you, Leo, during this time frame. The Knight of Wands, the Magician, the Ten of Swords. There's that painful energy I felt earlier. Queen of Cups. Woo! The World. That got interesting. Okay. So I feel like, Leo, this person, they see you as somebody who acts on what they want, you know, goes for what they want. You know, they see you as a very action-oriented person. All right. And in that you have the ability to also create whatever it is that you need to create to get you where you need to go. Like a go-getter type of personality. Like this person knows, you know, that you have that ability or that spark within you to make things happen, right? On the other side of that, this person has some things that they have not let go of. They have not let go of. It could be in regards to the connection with you, or it may be totally unrelated, but it's something that they're holding resentment for, you know, or it's just still very emotionally focused on something that they felt was painful for them, or some sort of ending or betrayal that they're still looping in their mind. And like I said, it could be related to you, or it may be something totally separate from this connection, but it's still impacting the connection. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever this person's holding in their emotional space, whether it's because of you or not, it's going to impact what they're attracting to them and how they're interacting in the relationship and in their life in general. But I just feel this sense of like, you know, yeah, jealousy, resentment, or something going on this person's side and their thoughts. And or there could be somebody surrounding the connection that is feeling that. But I just feel like if you've hurt this person, Leo, they have not let it go. You know, they may have said they let it go, but they did not let it go. Okay, I'm telling you right now. If it's not related to you, there's some sort of issue here that this person has yet to let go of on an emotional level, and they keep recreating it and recreating it and recreating it because they keep focusing on it. So it's kind of impeding this person's growth cycle over here. All right, so let's go into the emotional space, Leo, and see where you're at on an emotional space. So that was kind of surface level perception, ego. Now we're going to go into the ethereals, the deep emotion, the true, genuine nature. So on an emotional level, Leo, where are you at in regards to this connection? Queen of Wands, that's your energy. Oh, you're feeling yourself during this cycle. I like this. Two of Swords. I have a song in my head. Caught up and won't let me out. I have no idea who sings it or the name of it. Some of you are emotionally a bit caught up. All right, yeah. Oh, and then the King of Wands. I can see where the emotional struggle is coming from, because here you are feeling yourself on every level, you know, feeling like yourself again, right? Looking at the brighter side of life. And then you get caught up in it. You get caught up in old behaviors, old patterns of thoughts, or old emotions creep to the surface. And then I see that you go into this emotion of, nope, not going to have that. And you push through it. You push through it. But then it seems to be recircling, you know, because then it goes into, okay, I'm just not going to look at that. I'm not going to think about that, you know, because I don't want to deal with that for some of you. So there's a bit of an emotional evasion going on here, where you are in the process of getting back in tune with yourself, but you have developed some forward momentum towards negative emotional or thought patterns that no longer serve you and that are actually cycling out of you during this time frame. So, you know, a lot of times when we come back into who we are, or say we're feeling good, feeling happy again, and we haven't been in that state consistently for a while, it can be a little bit easy to then go backwards in our emotions and thoughts when something goes wrong, or just because we get sloppy with our thinking. And so that's kind of what I see is happening here. It's like you're getting really sturdy, getting really stable, and then you're kind of like letting old ways of feeling or thinking or old memories creep in that kind of gets you a little bit discombobulated. And then it's like, no, I remember who I am, you know, I'm the freaking lion, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, you're taking that uncertainty and the emotions and you are kind of letting it fuel your willpower, so to speak, and kind of letting that lead you and beating the drum of that more than of the insecurities that you were beating the drum of prior to this time frame, is what I feel. So let's see where this person is at on an emotional level, Leo, towards the connection. Where are they at? 10 of Wands in the reverse. Okay. I heard letting bygones be bygones. Thank goodness. This person could be letting bygones be bygones in their life, or being called to do that during this time frame. There's a release going on an emotional level with this person that they have kind of been juggling this back and forth energy about, okay, that they kind of tried to avoid looking at in the past. Something that this person didn't want to deal with in the past is coming back up for them, all right, on an emotional level, you know, and they have some really, really bad emotional patterns that they kind of struggle with, I feel, to release. This person could be very emotionally codependent at times, or during this time frame where it's just like they need certain things to make them happy, or like you have to behave in a certain way for me to feel okay in the relationship. And like you're not having that, Leo. You know, you might have periods of doubt where you give in to that type of behavior, but I think overall you're going to be like, no, you know, I'm getting more certain in how I feel, so I'm not going to bend towards that. That may really piss this person off if they're not used to you behaving that way, Leo. You know, because they're still holding something. They're holding a grudge is what I heard. You know, some of them is downright a grudge. And like I said, if I see it towards you, but it doesn't have to be. They could be holding resentment towards anyone in their life, but yet it is somehow still impacting them emotionally, which is then impacting the way they treat you. You know, so I feel like this person is in this emotional space of needing to kind of look those issues in the eye, so to speak, or just acknowledge it emotionally that it's not worth the struggle, you know. It's just not worth the struggle to hold that into their energy and kind of coming to that epiphany or needing to come to that epiphany, okay? So let's look at hopes. Hopes for Leo. Yeah, you're hoping for new beginnings, commitment, big opportunities, finances for some of you. Like you're ready to grow something new. I actually see this as things coming to fruition once you kind of get out of your way emotionally, okay? Because when you're vibing high, Leo, in this higher vibrational emotion, things are going to come naturally to you, okay? And I see that you're reaching and desiring for some sort of new energy here. This person wants to be happy. They just maybe not really know how to get there, you know, or they struggle with being able to maintain that. Also, this represents Leo. For some of you, the hope is you. They're hoping for you, literally. You know, if it's not just hoping for their own happiness, you know, wanting their own comfort, wanting support, you know, but you can't expect that type of energy to come to you if you're not giving that type of energy. And that's kind of like the overall lesson, so to speak, for this person during this time frame. So let's see what your most likely future outcome is. Now keep in mind all the future outcomes can be changed with free will. I'm just giving you a snapshot of what it currently looks like, but you're in the driver's seat of your life. Wow, oh my gosh, Leo, this is amazing. Don't make me say it again. Hot dog diggity damn. I said that in the Leo reading on my live on Sunday. I didn't even mean to say it. But it stuck with me ever since. And now, Leo, I'll always equate you with that saying, hot dog diggity damn, you know. This looks really good. I also got that in Aquarius's reading, so you definitely could be connecting with an Aquarius for some of you. But it's like, yeah, this is getting in touch with who you really are, you know. So there is some still emotional struggles going on. Good days, bad days, good day, bad days. But you're getting more consistent in the energy as to what you're allowing and where you're allowing your thoughts and emotions to go. And the payoff is big, Leo, because this is being divinely guided through intuition, getting messages also in the dream state, or if you meditate, feeling like yourself again. In fact, I might title this reading, Feeling Like Yourself Again. And then here's the thing that you were looking for. This is something coming to fruition. All right, and that was the overall energy. And it's going to be different for each of you what it is that's coming to fruition, but something that you wanted, you know, that you had planted the seeds for about 7 to 9 months ago is coming to fruition during this time frame in a really major way to show up for you. And it's almost like Source's way, universe's way of showing you how much your thoughts and emotions matter. And that when you care about you, when you care about how you feel, and you reach for the more positive thoughts, that things come naturally. And it's going to be shown as evidence to you by something tangible that you've requested during whatever time frame this is for you. Because you're allowing it in, Leo. Hallelujah. Let's see what this person's future energy is. Page of Cups. 9 of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. This person's got some false starts going on over here. They got a little bit of an emotional, immature energy about them. You know, not to be rude to your cross watcher, but that's kind of what I'm seeing. But they can change their future energy too, free will. They're showing up as the Page of Cups, 9 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. So there's something false about this person's energy. It's like they're trying to be open, but they're not mature enough to be able to sustain it. And then they get in their own head and like things get a little rocky, and then they want to try and offer you something, but it's not real or truthful. You know what I'm saying? Like when someone, say, this is just an example, you know, when someone is faking it, meaning like they are telling you that they're your friend, but truthfully they feel all these bad thoughts about you. But then on the surface they're saying, no, this is solid. This is a solid connection. But you can tell. It's like, you know, their actions say that, their mouth is saying that, but it's like you can tell in their emotional space or in their energy that it's not genuine. You know, so I feel that's what your intuition is picking up on here, Leo, is like the genuineness of, do you really mean that? And I would say, you know, emotionally, they're going through some dark stuff over here, you know, and they're still holding on to grudges. That could be what you're feeling. It doesn't have to be a friendship. This could be a family member. This could be an ex, a current partner. It's going to be different for all of you. A coworker even, but it's like, yeah, this person's holding some resentment in their energy. And like I said, it may not even be towards you, but in a way it is, because they're holding it, it's kind of permeating into all of their relationships. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's not authentic. You know, it doesn't feel authentic. Something feels off about this person's energy, and it blocks their blessings. My ears are ringing so bad. So I know this is resonating with a lot of you. But yeah, it's like, you know, if this person's trying to offer you something during this time frame, Leo, and you don't feel that it's genuine, you're right. You know, follow your intuition. It's not going to lie to you, right? Because I feel if you allow this person to fool you or pull you into this energy, they're going to latch onto that, you know, and make it difficult for you to then, you know, reach for what it is that you're desiring. So just something to be cautious about, Leo. So that was a really clear reading. Thank goodness, because your reading's been a little confusing lately, but I'm going to leave it there for now. The zodiac signs you might be dealing with that stick out to me. You could be dealing with another Leo. You could be dealing with Pisces, Capricorn, Aries, Scorpio, Aquarius, Virgo, Sagittarius, Aries again, another Leo. Yeah. Those are the predominant zodiac signs, Libra, Gemini. But it could be any zodiac sign. It's a general reading. I just say it because you guys like it. But if it resonated, do let me know in the comments down below. Also give me a like, share, and subscribe You can find me on Facebook and Instagram, Tarot Time with Dana, also linked down below, and in the About section of my YouTube. I do go live there just to randomly chat, so if you want more content, you can find me there. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the very, very best, Leo, and until next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.